This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
Man, look at that butthole, boy.
Leo. I love Leo DiCaprio. You can't convince me otherwise.
The wolf.
So, he was on Entertainment Weekly's Around the Table, which is like a sit-down thing where he hangs out with other cast members. So it was the crew and cast from Don't Look Up, right? Leo jumped into frozen waters to save his two rescue huskies while he was filming Don't Look Up. Basically, they both fell in a frozen lake, DiCaprio said. Two dogs named Jack and Jill. I didn't understand what you do in a frozen lake. Co-star Jennifer Lawrence, what up, lady? Then interrupted Leo to help him tell the story. She said one of the dogs fell in, and he jumped into the frozen lake to save the dog. As soon as he pushed the one dog out of the pond, the other dog jumped in. So he didn't understand the concept of a frozen lake because they live in California, and he ain't never seen one before.
Well, see, that's a lie. In Titanic, I thought he was from Chippewa Falls.
Chippewa.
That's a lie.
Lawrence, 31, joked about what happened after he got out of the frozen lake. He immediately got naked in the car. Well, yeah, you got to take off them cold clothes, dude.
Mm-hmm.
The director explained his dogs as being absolute tornadoes. Jennifer Lawrence said, yes, they're psychotic. Well, they are huskies. Leo DiCaprio, 47, and his girlfriend, 24-year-old model Camilla Morone. I just want to smell his fingers. Rescued the huskies together in 2020. They also share a third husky named Sally. It's a weird name for a dog. Not the first time he has heroically taken to the waters to save a life. Wolf of Wall Street star rescued a man who fell overboard of a yacht in St. Bart's in 2019.
Oh, wow.
I know. Look at this guy.
Did you ever know that you're my hero?
Leo.
You're everything I wish I
Return my calls, Leo.
Does my voice sound a little husky this morning? Hey, I wonder what the parents of these young ladies' advice they give them when they start dating Leo. Now, don't be disappointed if this doesn't work out.
Right.
The last one lasted 6 months. That's a new record. Now, let's tamp down our expectations. Now, you got a backup plan? What about Stan from high school? He was a nice boy. We had big hopes for you two. Would you be willing to talk to Stan when this doesn't work out with Leo?
Oh, wow. Yeah, we have
Howie.
We have a chart.
What about Howie? Howie was a nice boy.
So, Leo's been dating the same age range since he is in his 20s.
Yeah, and what is he, 40?
47.
So he's still averaging about 24. 20, what?
Well, Camilla and him, it looks like they've been together since 2018.
Ooh, she's got what it takes. The immaculate clam.
We'll wait to see. I mean, how old did I say she was?
24.
So we'll see if she can get above. That's the oldest he's gone. Oh, wait, no, we got a 25-year-old in here.
Oh, no.
So if she gets to 25 or 26.
But she looked like 18.
And he doesn't ditch her, she might be the one.
Oh, my gosh. No, he'll never marry a 28-year-old. No way. No, he's not going to give up. He's got too much money.
I don't think Leo's going to get married ever.
He's got jets.
He? He didn't want to give up half of his stuff.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Why?
I mean, he's got an island, for Christ's sake. You want to give up half your island to some hoe? No. That's right.
That is incredible that he and I wonder why they break up. Because they get a would that be an age line up here right above the little crinkle above their nose?
I don't know.
What happened? They get a zit.
Maybe he finds
Do they
it
get a zit?
hard to relate to a 23-year-old. I don't know. Do you
May-
run out of stuff to talk about?
Maybe it's you. Ooh.
I'd like to know. I'd like to be on the Leo program.
Now, what if the women leave him?
I ain't got enough
because
money.
He keeps talking about climate change, and women are like, "Psh, I'm going to go party.
Maybe.
This is ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. Not a lot to relate to.
Maybe
right?
he's not that fun.
Turns out Leo's a party pooper. I don't think so. I think Leo knows how to party. Probably not anymore because he's 47.
Is he 47? 47.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, I wonder if psychologically, if you get to the point where you can only get it up for, sorry, this is a little blunt, get it up for like a young 20-year-old. I'm just saying, just the way he cycles them through.
Maybe he should change it up and try a fat 40-year-old DJ.
We're gonna get you over the hump, Leo. Look, this is. We're doing this for you.
Now help me pick my tits up off the floor.
If you want any chance at a happy life where eventually somebody's going to get old and their floppers are going to hang on the floor, you got to take one for the team, buddy.
That's right.
You got to take one for Team Hollywood.
That's right.
Wrecked him, damn near killed him.
God, you are so giving.
I know. Thank you.
So neat.
Very nurturing lady.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
It's time for the JJO Morning Show 640 Sex Fix. Talk dirty to me, please.
Carrie.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Good. What's happening? What can we do for you?
Well, so I've been married for about 4 years, and I love my husband, but I've been struggling. I'm not struggling. I think I don't know how to say this. I think kind of stepping more into my femininity in my womanhood, and I'd like to invite a third party into our bedroom. I believe that I am bisexual.
So you want to keep him in? Does he get
I don't know.
Okay.
Because this is all very new to me.
Okay.
So I'd like to explore what that is like. And I don't know if it's selfish of me. I don't know what I want his involvement to be. I don't know what that's going to look like. I mean, I definitely love my husband, and I want to be with my husband and continue to be with my husband. I don't know how I want him to be involved in that, so I know that I want to experience a woman and be with a woman. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, and I would just love advice, I think, from you, from callers, as far as married couples, with after being married and the idea of legitimately inviting a woman into kind of a sexual relationship, not for the tawdry. I hate to say this, but there's kind of that like stereotypical thing of like, let's invite another woman in for the guy aspect of it. Like, it's for me. And I just don't know how to kind of broach that subject to my husband, because I don't want it to be like he's not fulfilling my needs, because I think it's a need that he can't fulfill. So that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Wow.
I'd like to have sex with more women other than my wife, but I have this thing called marriage. So
Yeah.
I can't. I'm kind of stuck on that one.
Did you? So, are you bisexual? You don't know.
So it's something that, like, I hate to say this of, like, I experimented with it in college, but it was definitely something that when I was in college, I dated both male and female. And ultimately, like, I just gravitated more towards guys. And so I kind of just put it back in, like, the back of my mind of, like, oh, it was a phase. But through the course of our marriage, I found myself being like, I just kind of have this lingering, like, I miss being connected to a woman in that aspect. And so I feel like, you know what? I am bisexual, and it wasn't a phase. And there's just this need to connect with a woman on that level. But I am madly in love with my husband. So it is not like I love my husband less.
Now, is he allowed? All right, I got all that. Now, are you allowed? Is he allowed to have sex with a woman?
Can have sex with another dude.
Well, right. I mean, is it, either way, is he allowed, or is that the great contradiction here? Is he allowed to go out and dip the worm, if you know? I don't
know if I want us to be like polyamorous, where like we're dating the same person. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't. Yeah, I don't know how I would feel about that.
Right. Boom.
Well, I mean, I know plenty of married couples.
Know how he would feel about that. We haven't had that conversation yet either.
Right. But, like, are you looking to date a woman or have sex with a woman?
I think it's like there's kind of the erotic feeling of being with a female, and then there's the emotional, relational feeling of being with a female.
She wants to stay with her husband except for about an hour. Otherwise, she pretty much wants to stay with him.
Yeah.
I think there are those two elements kind of going on together, because I don't know, there are things that I'm attracted to females, and then there are things like, oh, it'd be nice to be in a relationship, but that's just like how it is with anybody. Like, I don't want to damage my relationship with my husband for an hour with a female. Does that make sense? But I'm also like, I don't know if I'm ready to be in a relationship with another female. So that's kind of where I'm torn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I know plenty of married couples that have had three-ways with women, but not necessarily like dating. You know what I mean? Just sex, basically. But if you are on the fence about it, like if you want to be in a relationship with a woman and you don't know, I'm going to say burying your face in her vagina is probably going to make you want to have a relationship with her, because that is the nature of the kitty cat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. She wants the no string. She wants no strings. What you just said.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You can do that. There's plenty of.
You're gonna screw it up, unless he gets a hall pass. Yeah, we're talking about a hall pass.
Well,
right?
I mean, if you
is this a hall pass?
If you're having sex with a woman with your husband.
Yeah. Now we're.
I mean, that's team building.
Team building.
But yeah, I know lesbians that would do it with married couples, and the only thing was that the dude couldn't touch the lesbian.
Yeah, he
could be plowing his old lady.
Right. She is coming from, if it's a chick, it's not cheating thing. That's what you're thinking about it.
I don't know. Is that what you're thinking?
I honestly, like, I don't know. Like, I just am feeling this urge of, like, I would want to invite somebody in our bedroom, and I don't know to what capacity. Like, I just am, like, kind of chomping at the bit to be, excuse my language, to be with a female.
Yeah.
And I'm nervous to be like, well, is this going to be the detriment to our marriage? Is this going to, I guess, be something that's going to be fantastic for our marriage? Like, I don't know. Is this going to turn into a relationship? Is this just going to be a one night stand? Is this going to be what that's where I'm kind of at a crossroads. I just don't even know where to begin.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like impulsive. Okay. Here's what I'd say. I'd say go do it, and then you'll know, and then, you know, because you're kind of. Did you say you have a kid?
No, we don't have any.
Oh, you don't have any kids? Oh.
Yeah, I would just say you need to have rules established before you start chomping on more things than the bit. Because you just got to have clear boundaries in place. And then that doesn't mean you can't reevaluate the boundaries, but you definitely have to stick to whatever is agreed upon or you're going to hurt your husband.
Yeah. Okay. So just kind of let him take the lead as far as his comfortability, and then go from there.
I guess. I don't know. You're in a tricky sitch, man.
Okay.
But trust me, I get the urge to sleep with women. I understand that.
Good.
All right. Well, thank you, guys.
Now listen to me, because I'm telling you, sometimes you do these things, you act on these things, impulsive or not, and then all of a sudden there's a lot of regret.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of regret there. Sometimes you can't put it back in the can.
Well, now I'm like, what do I do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know. It's tough. Stupid marriage, dude. Stupid marriage.
Jesus. That's how we end all of these calls. Listen, if you're going to change the terms, tell him, or totally do it behind his back once and see if it's your thing.
No, I do not recommend doing that.
You don't think so?
No. Don't.
You don't think going out and doing it?
Cheating on him behind his back is the worst advice you can give somebody.
Right, but that's why I gave her a choice. I said either go cheat, either go do it behind his back, or absolutely change the terms. Yeah. What if your husband say, I really love you, but I really want to have sex with a dude? That Johnny Danger's looking pretty smoking hot, man. Let me see where he's hanging out.
I think I would be totally thrown by that because there's never been a history with him having sex with guys where he's been aware of my history.
Well, I'm just saying, what if it happens?
I have no. I would be completely heartbroken.
Yeah, see, that's not how it works. See, you can't get a hall pass and he doesn't. Listen, watch what you wish for.
All right.
So if you're not going to do it, just watch some little Leslie porn and hang out. Keep it to yourself.
Okay.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
So the annual warning is out around the holidays here in Wisco.
Dude.
Oh, my God. It happens to my headphones all the time. Yep.
They just
That's where all headphones snap, right there at the arch. No, they're like $80 headphones. I get it. Oh, man. Well, at least she didn't throw them at me. I mean, that's usually where stuff gets thrown. She never throws like good food at me, though. It's usually like sharp things. Yeah, they always break. That's the weak point right on that arch below the center. What'd you pay for those?
$25.
Oh, that's not bad.
I've had them for like a year, I think. I thought I had extras in there, but I guess I don't. It's fine.
You know what sucks about that? You can't fix those.
I know.
There's no duct tape. You'd have to.
Dude. It's over.
At least you're vaccinated.
Don't.
Woohoo! All right. Not a good way to end the day.
It's fine. Ask me if I care.
Do you care?
Yeah.
Thought so.
Son of a bitch.
Figured you did. The cannibal sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Here in Wisco. This is like a traditional thing in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
Where we, it's weird. Every time you see this, you're like, cannibal sandwich. Are we eating our neighbors? What's happening? No, it's when we eat raw beef.
I would totally go for one.
I got to tell you, in the pictures, they look good.
Mm-hmm. They are good.
Cannibal sandwiches here are a Midwest staple consisting of fresh raw beef on rye bread, topped with chopped onion,
Some people do the pumpernickel bread.
and a sprinky dinky of salt and pepper. The dish makes some squirm, and others lick their chops.
10 months ago, I ordered these headphones. Son of a bitch. Can't even get a year out of them.
You notice how, I know, you see how careful I take these off? Because these ones are hard to find. These Sonys.
Yeah. What color do I want? I'm sad because it had toppling Goliath stuff on here.
You're ordering them right now?
Yeah. The hell else am I going to do? Listen to you ramble on about frickin' raw meat?
Well, that's what I had penciled in. So, yeah, I guess it was. What toppling Goliath thing do you have on there?
Stickers.
Oh, stickers.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm sad for you.
Yeah.
They're good-looking cans.
Thank you. Oh.
And the headphones are nice, too, if you know what I'm saying. We didn't plan that. Off the cuff, kids. Where is that talking about? Raw meat. The popular dish garnering international attention. Tweet from the annual tweet from Wisconsin Department of Health Service says, "Don't eat raw meat."
Just got to get it from a reputable butcher. That's all you got to do.
Germany has a similar dish of minced raw pork or beef served on bread seasoned with salt and pepper. There it's called Hackepeter.
Excuse me.
Hackepeter, just like it sounds. Hackepeter. It's no secret that Wisconsin has a large German presence. At one point, Milwaukee was even considered the German Athens of America. Well, okay, blah, blah, little blah, blah here, little blah, blah there. They become a representation of a larger culture. It's been left behind. The way to preserve it is to eat raw beef. Milwaukee historian John Gerda agreed that Altschwager, that cannibal, with Altschwager, that's a guy, that cannibal sandwiches originated from German immigrants. It's pretty natural. The people that have been eating it for years are like, dude,
It's,
what's the problem?
it's whatever. I mean, you can't just go.
They even
You can't
serve
go
them.
into Aldi and get, the frozen beef and thaw it out and throw it on a piece of bread.
Right. You need fresh ground stuff.
Right.
Right. Which is different than steak. What am I thinking of? Tartar?
Tartar.
That's just cut. Did I say it wrong?
No.
I didn't mean to. I think I mispronounced that.
No,
You're supposed to say tartar.
and tartar. Cream of tartar.
Hey, you got some tar. We want to maintain the tradition. We even serve it at weddings. Ooh. And we'll see Grandma heaving right on the dance floor. Most dishes like expression of blah, blah, blah. So on these special occasions around the holidays, the cannibal sandwich. Boy, there's something about raw meat that really looks yummy.
That's right.
I think I'd have some of that.
Get in there and pound
And
it
then,
around a
if
little
I'm at a wedding eating a cannibal sandwich, I'm going to have enough booze in me to kill the E. coli.
bit. That's not how it works.
That's exactly how it works.
Whatever. I'm going against what they say. I highly recommend trying one if you're at a Christmas party and they have it.
Have you had one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, don't start bitching when your tummy hurts.
I won't.
Well, why don't we have some before we leave?
Well, are you going to run out to the butcher shop today and get yourself some of that ground sirloin?
Yeah, I might actually do that. And we'll party down, man.
Sweet. Then you just got to make sure you have some sliced onion to throw on top.
Yeah.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, we're going to put the theory to the test, see if we can.
Some pumpernickel bread, and you got to do salt pepper on there.
Yeah. The texture of it looks really appetizing.
It's delicious. Are you telling me you ain't never,
I know.
when you're mixing up a meatloaf?
No,
or nothing,
not at all. Icing on a cake? Sure.
meat cake. I'll show you a meat cake.
This will be a poor man's tar. No, I mean, never was a thing in Ohio when I was growing up.
Yeah, huh. Wisconsin death trip, Biatch.
All right.
I recommend it for sure. It's the worst that can happen. You get sick and die.
What if it cures the COVID? I'm shocked that hasn't come up yet.
Yeah.
Hey, man, eat raw beef.
3,000 people die every year from food poisoning. There.
Got it. All right. So,
I can't believe you let this anti-food poisoning person rant on the air this whole time.
you are so triggered. But you have a good reason to. You put up with those guys, and now your headphones are broke.
Yep. So there you go. Now I'm just freeballing it here with naked ears. Dig around in there a little bit.
I wish there was a way to fix those. It would take 300 wraps of duct tape to make. And I got to take this picture. She has one of the ears is covered. The other one's dangling like it's sad. The one earpiece. Well, that's just sad. Could you do a show like that?
Sure. I'll give it a shot tomorrow.
Now she's setting herself in the eye with it. You are a sad DJ.
I know.
We have to start a GoFundMe. And whatever is left over, we'll spend on booze and sushi. What do you say?
Yes!
All right.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.